But you look at him in that semifinal, though, he's fencing great. Yet he was only 3-3 in the pools. Come on.
Okay, here we go.
Cadet World Championships starts now.
女士们、先生们，2022世界水上体操少男3届个人决赛现在开始。
Let's welcome the athletes and referees.
让我们欢迎观员、裁判员入场。
They come. Nathaniel Wimmer of the USA. The referee for this match is Mihail Taghi of Moldova. Video referee is Pavel Mamadou Ndiaye of Senegal. Mayu Kushihashi of Japan. And Carolina Angelin of Brazil. Floor judges or assessors for this gold medal match.
So we've seen a very aggressive Pisarev, and then we see a fencer like Wimmer who plays a different style.
He's seemed very just sort of cool, calm, and collected all day.
And he allows his opponents to push him. Question is, are they pushing him or is he lulling them? Into that?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
We've got two pummelers out there. Into his little comfort place. Remember?
And he's 1-0 in his office. He loves it back there. It's so counterintuitive to want to go back there because you can't retreat anymore once you're back to the end like that. So you're limiting your own options. But he has evidently used this as an advantage. Did you see that parry?
Yeah.
Deep four on the inside line. Wow, I'm surprised.
What was that?
They got stuck. I'm surprised the ref didn't call halt there. Wimmer also has a somewhat unique style where he's in and out, juking and jiving like that. Herky jerky. Weird tempo.
Again, that deep floor parry.
Well, Pisarev at this point, you can't attack into that line. He's waiting there with the bear trap parry. He's going to have to feint disengage it to the other line. You can't go there. I think that was even the remise that Wimmer hit. I think he missed on the first, but had enough time to throw in a second shot. So. Okay, well, Pisarev finally figured it out there.
Disengaging, hit the upper leg.
Yes, uncharacteristic hit against Wimmer in his little zone there, his safety zone.
It goes under 10. We're going to get a break.
Yep, they've done their little tap there saying that's the signal that, okay, we're going to go to the break. No one's attacking the other one by surprise.
3 for Nathaniel Wimmer, 2 for Pisarev, and one of those, where did they get stuck?
It looked like they got stuck. I was wondering if the epees had interlocked or something, but I don't think they had.
No, I didn't.
I think what happened is Wimmer, I think his point went flat against Pisarev's body, and the light didn't go on because it didn't depress, and he just sort of got stuck there because it was bending. It was just a weird one. Here's the key. The key for the second period is Wimmer's probably going to continue to lull Pisarev back into his little safety zone back there, the 2-meter area. And Pisarev figured it out in the last one. We'll see if he's figuring it out again, and if he does, what Wimmer's going to do to change.
Right.
But so far, slight advantage to Wimmer, but I think that last one cracked the veneer a little bit when Pisarev got him on the leg.
Yeah, but Sonessa.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, Sonessa thought he figured it out several times. But in the end, that's not what it was at all. So I think we have to get well into the second to see what's really going on here. Plunging headlong into passivity territory here. And there it is.
So that is gigantic for Pisarev because he's, oh, look at that. And he did it in the 4 line, the inside line as well. So he's now scored the last 2 there, and that's got to be inside Wimmer's head that he got picked off twice in a row cleanly. Maybe that's not the place to be right now and try something else. Or be a little bit busier on defense because he got really cleanly picked off. Three in a row for Pisarev. So he has adjusted. Now it's up for Wimmer. He has to readjust as well. Well, that is an adjustment.
Indeed it is.
So two in the middle, one to the toe, and does he default back to his zone again? I think not. He got hit there 3 times in a row.
Well, he seems to be perfectly capable anywhere he is on the piste.
Well, no question about that. So you ask yourself the question, why doesn't he do that more, right?
So he got back to the warning track and then came forward.
Yeah. See, by doing that, and look at these actions in the middle there. There was a beautiful flesh, one to the toe. You say to yourself, okay, now you build up a little bit of a lead. Let's see if the referee's going to disallow this because it might have been off the piste. So we heard the ref, one step on the piste. If a fencer starts the action with 1 foot on the piste, it's good, and that was.
Clock goes under 10. And we will go to our second 1-minute break. 6 for Nathaniel Wimmer. Pisarev with 4. And so Wimmer made some adjustments.
He made
there.
a huge adjustment, and you look at this and say, why doesn't he do this? Listen, he's in the gold medal match for the bout for the World Championships, so he's terrific. But with such a well-rounded game like that, you wonder, why does he rely on that so much when he's terrific in the middle of the piste on his attacks? The shot to the toe was like a lightning strike. So now the question is whether he goes back into that area that he likes so much, but he doesn't have to.
No.
However, by getting those last 3, he's now given himself the opportunity to use that as one of his options, where I think that option was eliminated when he got hit 3 times in a row. Okay, now it's time for the Pisarev adjustment. It's going back and forth here. Fake to the toe again.
And he's going back. And then that deep 4.
The last four times that Pisarev has scored, it's been right down here. So I think it behooves Wimmer, who's been so successful in the middle, to continue that.
Yeah.
He's won the middle.
And he needs to win the medal. Finally, you get to groan instead of me. Oh, he's going back there again. Double.
Of the last 5 actions down there, Pisarev has 4 singles and a double. But because Wimmer now has a 2-touch lead, he can afford to play the double game. It seems to me, though, he scored such bombastic, explosive actions in the middle with the flesh and everything. He's been perfect in the middle. Continue that and try to open up the score. But Pisarev has to continue to push like this. He has to be on his toes, though, not to get for that flesh attacks that he's been hit on a few times now. That took the wind out of his sails a little bit there. You can see the shoulders slump. Well, Wimmer has picked up the pace both with his quickness of his blade, the strength of his blade, his footwork. Ever since those 3 in a row down at his end of the piece, he's really picked it up. And it's now time for Pisarev to do the same. He's trying.
5, 2, 1.
There's the deep 4 parry.
Yep.
Pisarev hit in the hand or the forearm to bring out some ice. The thumb. Oh, he's got
magic spray.
Yes.
But they can't do that on the piste.
No, I think Pisarev needs to take that can and spray it on Wimmer and cool him off too. So we've had some changes in momentum here. First it was Wimmer, then it was Pisarev, then it was Wimmer. Pisarev has to see if he has one more change in him here to see if he can get a few here. And there's only a minute to go, so he's got to take some risks.
Double.
Look at the busy handwork by Wimmer. When you talk about an active defense with him, he is in perpetual motion.
He's got a very mature style.
Yeah.
For an under 17.
Yeah. He's crafty. Usually that term is reserved for veterans. He's a crafty cadet.
Yeah, the double. When you said play the double game, he's playing the double game. He can get his way onto the top of the podium.
This entire bout changed when it was 3 in a row against Wimmer by Pisarev. Really nice actions. And Wimmer said, enough with that. Let me do some stuff in the middle. And it just completely changed it. And Pisarev has not been able to bring it back.
The double.
It's quick. Hand is quick. Remises are quick. Parries are quick.
20 seconds remaining on the clock. 20 seconds remaining in this match. And that will do it. Big, strong attack on the blade. And Nathaniel Wimmer of the USA is our 2025 Cadet Men's Epee World Champion. How about that?
He was seeded number 1 out of the pools, and he held that seed through, and he is one well-earned world champion, a crafty cadet, fences beyond his years.
Well, that's one world champion crowned. Now we've got to go back and do it all again.
The United States continues to pad their medal count.
I've lost track of how many there are.
Same.
There should be, if you've got FTL in there.